Start a video. Imagine this. It's an hour before dawn. A thick, cold mist clings to everything, so dense you can barely see your own hands. The world is utterly silent, except for the chattering of your own teeth and the distant, unsettling scuttling of rats in the darkness. This isn't just any morning. This is the Stand To, the most tense and vital hour in the life of a World War I soldier. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping back in time into the muddy, claustrophobic trenches of the Great War to uncover the story behind a daily ritual that was a matter of life and death, the Stand To. It was more than just a military routine. It was a psychological battle fought every single day, twice a day, by millions of men. So, what exactly was the Stand To? Put simply, it was the order for every soldier in the front-line trench to mount the fire step, fix their bayonets, and stare out into the terrifying expanse of no man's land. This happened twice a day, without fail, once at dawn and again at dusk. Why these specific times? Because dawn and dusk were the most dangerous hours on the Western Front. The half-light provided just enough cover for enemy raiding parties to launch surprise attacks. Visibility was poor, making it difficult to spot movement. The logic was simple. If everyone is awake, armed, and vigilant, the chances of being caught off guard are drastically reduced. It was a preemptive measure, a collective holding of breath against the constant threat of a sudden, brutal assault. An officer or a senior NCO would move down the trench line, his voice cutting through the quiet, "Stand to, stand to." Men would gradually climb from whatever makeshift shelter they had, shake off the cold, and take their positions. Their eyes would strain to pierce the gloom, searching for any flicker of movement, any silhouette that didn't belong. Every shadow could be an enemy soldier. Every rustle could be the prelude to an attack. The tension was immense. For that hour, every soldier was a sentinel, a guardian against the unseen horrors lurking just yards away. Let's paint a clearer picture of the scene. The fire step, or parapet, was a narrow ledge cut into the front wall of the trench. Standing on it exposed a soldier from the chest up, making them a potential target for snipers. They'd peer over the top through gaps in the sandbags, or using a periscope if they were lucky and cautious. Their hands would be gripping their rifles, bayonets gleaming coldly in the faint light. It was a silent, shared vigil. You weren't just protecting yourself. You were protecting the man next to you, and he was protecting you. This ritual wasn't just about preventing raids. It served several other crucial purposes. First, it was a head count. It ensured every soldier was accounted for and ready for duty. It was also a time for inspection. Officers would check that weapons were clean and functional, a critical task in the mud-clogged environment of the trenches. A jammed rifle could be a death sentence. Furthermore, Stand To was often followed by the daily rum ration. After an hour of nerve-wracking tension, a small measure of rum was distributed to the soldiers. This wasn't just a drink, it was a vital morale booster. That small bit of warmth in the belly was a moment of relief, a reward for surviving another period of high alert. It helped steel the nerves for the day ahead, which might bring shelling, sniper fire, or the dreaded order to go over the top. The Stand To at dusk mirrored the one at dawn, but with a different psychological flavor. As darkness fell, it brought with it a new set of fears. The night was the domain of wiring parties, listening posts, and trench raids. The evening Stand To prepared the men for the long, tense hours of darkness to come, setting the watch and ensuring the line was secure before the blackness became absolute. It's hard for us to truly comprehend the mental toll this daily routine took. Imagine starting and ending every single day with an hour of pure, unadulterated fear. The constant adrenaline, the strain on the eyes, the gnawing anxiety, it was a form of psychological warfare. Diaries and letters from the period are filled with descriptions of the Stand To. Some men spoke of the strange beauty of the sunrise over a desolate landscape, a moment of peace amidst the chaos. Others described only the crushing dread, the feeling of being a helpless target. One soldier wrote, "The hour before dawn is the coldest, darkest, and most lonely." Your imagination runs wild. You see things that aren't there, hear things that are just the wind. But you must stand firm. The whole line depends on it. This encapsulates the essence of the Stand To, a test of individual courage that contributed to the collective security. After the Stand To was over and the stand down was called, a sense of relief would wash over the trench. The day's routine would begin. For many, this meant breakfast, often a meager meal of bully beef and hardtack biscuits. This was also the time for morning hate, a term soldiers used for the informal, often brief, period of machine gun and artillery fire that frequently followed Stand To, as both sides signaled that they were, indeed, still there and still watching. So, the next time you see a film or read a book about World War I and you hear the call to Stand To, you'll understand its profound significance. It wasn't just a military formation. It was the heartbeat of the trenches, a daily ritual that defined the rhythm of life and death on the Western Front. It was a testament to the incredible endurance and discipline of the ordinary men who faced extraordinary circumstances, day in and day out. They stood their ground in the twilight, a thin line of defiance against the chaos of war, hoping to see another sunrise. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this glimpse into trench life interesting, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more stories from history. Let me know in the comments what other aspects of military history you'd like to explore. Until next time, take care.